In this video, we're going to show you how to change your engine coolant and keep your coolant system in optimal condition. Let's get to it. The reason you want to change your engine coolant is because your coolant not only prevents your engine from overheating when running and from freezing when stationary in winter, it also protects against corrosion. Your radiator, water pump, and heater core all will work better and last a lot longer by doing a regular coolant change. And remember, changing coolant is cheap and easy. Replacing a damaged cooling system is not. And all you need to change your engine coolant is fresh coolant and something to catch the old fluid in. If you have a low car, you can use one of these oven trays to catch the old coolant in, or if you have a higher car like our Jeep, you can use an old jug with a funnel to catch it in directly. Before you start, it's very important that you first make sure the engine is cool. Otherwise, if you take the cap off, you'll have boiling hot coolant spraying out, burning your hands and face. That's because the cooling system and radiator are pressurized when hot, so be careful. You can get seriously injured. Then open the metal radiator cap on top of the radiator if your car still has one, and the plastic expansion reservoir cap on newer vehicles so the coolant will drain quicker. To drain the coolant, you need to open the drain valve, which is located on the bottom side of the radiator, usually to the side. It's going to be a plastic valve that can either be screwed open by hand, like in our case, or it has a plastic bolt that you need to loosen with a wrench. If your radiator does not have a drain valve, you need to disconnect the bottom radiator hose to drain it. Simply grab some tongue and groove pliers and squeeze these tabs together to loosen the clamp. Then slide it off and take off the bottom radiator hose to drain the fluid. That's all there is to it. Before opening the drain valve, place a catch can underneath it so you don't spill the coolant on the ground. Then open it to let the fluid drain. If it's a bit stuck from sitting, gently use some pliers to get it loose and then open it further by hand. This method won't drain all the coolant from the engine and is meant as regular maintenance, not a complete flush. But if you do this at your car's recommended intervals, which you can find in your owner's manual, you won't need to do a flush. The older your coolant is, the more gunk can accumulate at the bottom. So if the drain valve seems a bit clogged, bend a piece of electrical or metal wire and pry in the hole to free it up. Then let it drain all the way. It's best to keep an eye on your catch can because there might be more coolant coming out than your jug can hold, and you don't want it overflowing all over the ground. With the old fluid drained and the drain valve closed, it's time to fill it with fresh coolant. Remove the radiator cap completely and put a funnel in to make pouring easier. When choosing a coolant, remember that there are two different kinds. There are concentrates that you first need to dilute and mix yourself before using, and there are ready-to-use pre-mixed coolants like the one we use. If you're pouring directly into the radiator like on our Jeep, fill it until the fluid reaches the neck of the fill hole. On modern cars that don't have a metal radiator cap, you'll only have to fill it through the plastic expansion reservoir until it reaches the full mark indicated on the side. On our Jeep, we have both, so we need to add fluid to the expansion reservoir as well. To make the fluid level easier to see, you can place a flashlight behind the reservoir. Then open it and put a funnel in there to make pouring the coolant easier. Fill it until it reaches the full line and then close it back up again. Now you need to purge the air from your cooling system. Start your engine and put the heater to max heat. Then let it run for about 20 minutes or go for a short drive. A good indication that there's still air in your system is if your heater does not blow warm air, so make sure to check this. Then shut your engine off and let it cool down for half an hour. Finally, add more fluid if necessary and you're done. That's all there is to it. Now you can change your engine coolant. Thanks for watching. More videos are on the way, so be sure to like, comment, and share this video. It really helps us out a lot. Our content wouldn't be possible without the amazing support of our patrons and YouTube channel members, whose crew you can join via the links in the description to see our schedule, vote on future videos, get behind the scenes sneak peeks, and much more. This is Classic Car Maintenance, and we'll see you on the next one.